Here in California, there is one sure sign that spring has officially sprung: the opening of the Central Valley Blossom Trail. Each spring, the orchards here explode into beautiful colors and fragrance as the fruit trees blossom and officially begin the changing of the seasons.
Well, the Blossom Trail is really a way for us to share with visitors and locals alike the beauty of our agricultural offerings all around us.
Blossom trails of a single variety of fruit are big all across the country, but it's the variety of crops that makes this one so popular. They say that traffic increases by about 30% this time of year, which means big business for a pretty small community. The path through peach, plum, apple, orange, and nut orchards shows off the picturesque side of the San Joaquin Valley's staple industry, agriculture. The colorful treetops set against the majestic peaks of the Sierra Nevada are part of a changing landscape here. Already, the trail has been altered several times since its 1988 inception to accommodate the region's growing population.
Well, it's important for our area, it's important to Fresno County that we preserve agriculture.
The trail traces the outskirts of such tiny Central Valley towns as Reedley, Selma, and Sanger. And as the landscape wakes up around the area, so does business. Take Simonian Farms, for example. Just outside the Fresno city limits is where you'll find this 20-acre family-owned operation that has grown 100 varieties of fruits and vegetables for more than 100 years and doesn't look to close shop anytime soon, especially if the legion of fans the place has earned over the years has anything to say about it.
Oh my God, just for people to see it. I don't think they've ever seen anything like this, to see the beautiful blossoms and the colors and the countryside and what it really takes to do in farming. I mean, I think, God, I just think they get a lot out of this.
Blossoms are one of the most visible signs a new crop is on the way. And for about 6 weeks out of the year, you can see this spectacular sight. Trees flushed full of blossoms. Some have as many as 20,000 per tree. But the one thing you discover quite quickly about the Blossom Trail is, besides highlighting the beauty of the area and the bounty of agriculture the county has to offer, the trail is really all about one thing: eating.
We have lots of the products. Everything that is here we offer in the store.
Making your own homemade, fresh from the farm granola is just part of the entertainment at another stop on the Blossom Trail, Luke's Almond Acres. Continuing Luke's agricultural tradition, this family farm's country store offers nuts, fruits, and chocolates, all in a beautiful almond orchard setting that is prime for educational opportunities about farm life that go beyond the granola.
So here's our trail mix that you guys will be making. We have a variety of dried fruits and nuts, as well as chocolate, because you have to have chocolate in it.
You've always heard these stories about people that live in the big cities and they grow in this, and you ask them, well, where does the milk come from? Oh, from the grocery store. Where does the egg come from? The grocery store. You know, I think these people have the right to know where this stuff comes from.
But before any of this fabulous food even ends up on the trees, much less my stomach, the orchards are helped out by this man, Brian Beekman. You see, with more than 40 million blossoming almond trees throughout the Central Valley, there is a lot of work to do. It's an exciting, action-packed time of the year as beekeepers bring in their winged forces to do the job.
What happens is when the trees bloom all at the same time, then the bees go from one tree, they work one tree, and then they fly across the row to the other one, and they actually touch the pollen from the other tree to the other tree that they landed on, and they do that all day long every day. And that's what produces nuts and fruit and whatever the bees are, or whatever the farmer's trying to produce.
On average, it takes more than 3 million bees to do the job. Having to pollinate all of those trees in a short amount of time brings up the question, who's really busier this time of year, the farmers or the bees?
You know, I'd say they're busier than me because they work 7 days a week, and I do too, but they never, that's why I have to work 7 days a week, because they never take a day off, so.
And while it's a busy time of the year for both bees and farmers, all will agree it's worth it in the end. More than $3.5 million in income and thousands of jobs are generated from these orchards. Orchards that end up feeding the nation and world, and will no doubt end up on a dinner table near you sometime soon. For California Country, I'm Tracy Sellers.